Now here under appearance where it says notation, you can actually hide the notation completely. If you're the kind of person who finds that you don't really read that much, you learn your music a little bit more by listening, by ear, and you find the notations getting in your way a little bit, you can actually hide it. And then by clicking on any word, the music is going to start at that point. Or if I clicked on this word. So that might be useful for some people. Now, in some of the sheet music, there are chord symbols above the music, and again, it's really just if it's a little bit cluttery to you. You could hide the chord symbols. We don't have any here, or you could even hide the lyrics if you want, and just see the music going by. I believe zoom level we've already made mention of, but basically you can just see at whatever size looks best on your screen. We have done our different things. Under the proportional notation, you see what it's doing. It's kind of squeezing the bars a little wider or a little narrower. Obviously, all the way narrow becomes not very useful because the text all starts to bunch up on itself. But it will obviously choose a proportion that it feels is good, but if you wanted to change that, you could do it that way. Under transposition, this is telling me that it's originally in the key of B flat, but I can make it go higher or lower if I would like. And this is kind of nice. I believe we're going to test it out right now, but I can do it whether we are in synth or in recording, or down here synth or audio. So let's just give it a try. We're learning things in real time here. So here's the music playing in its original key, B flat. And now, yeah, so what I've noticed is as I move the slider, it automatically stops the music and I have to start it again. But let's say I want to go way down. And you'll notice as I transpose the pitch, the music itself, the notation itself, is changing so that you're actually seeing the notation. This D, if I go up, now becomes a G. So that's really helpful. And of course, if I wanted to just be 100% sure that this was not going to happen, I could unclick the transpose audio playback and then, oh, yeah. And then I can move that slider as much as I want and nothing happens. So I'm going to turn it back on. So that was using the synth engine. If I go to the recording, yeah. So in the recording, I suppose because it doesn't have to, it's just transposing the recording itself, I can actually do it without stopping the music. But as you can see now, that is a high A. And then if I go back to the original key, and it's nice, it always tells you original key. So if you've gone away and you want to get back, you can get back. What used to be an A up there is now a D. So that option is available to you whether you are in recording, also known as audio, or whether you are in synth. Then the Playhead style is speaking about this bar right here. So right now it's set to be a wide rectangle that is blue. As you can see, you could change I'm not sure what subtle means. I guess it's a gray, or you can make it yellow. So you can pick a color that works best for you. Also, it's a wide rectangle right now. Instead, you could have it be a line. You could have it be a small rectangle. Or you could have it hidden during playback. So it'll show it to me now, but when I press play, it goes away, but you see the notes lighting up. Now again, because we are in the recording version, they're not lighting up accurately to when you're hearing it. But I believe if I go into synth, then yes, now in synth, I'm going to see it happening, see the notes lighting up exactly as I'm hearing their sound. So you can choose whichever form of a playhead that you would like. You can disable automated scrolling. You can keep it at the left side of the screen. And you also get this choice between highlight the current bar or highlight the current notes. So let's see. Right. So you see what happens. If I say keep the playhead at the left-hand side of the screen, instead of seeing the playhead move across, the music is moving across the playhead instead. And if I prefer to say only highlight the current bar, you see now I've got a full bar that is blue. So you actually still do get the playhead. Yes, and if I'm saying notes, then the notes are also lighting up as I hear them. So you've got a lot of options in terms of how you would like to hear it. You can also always keep the playhead in the middle of the screen. And I'm not sure what only scroll with necessary. Probably only when we run out of music on the screen. Let's see. So actually, I can't tell you exactly how only scroll when necessary. I guess that's where it was when I started. Okay, I think that's the default. Anyway, it gives you all kinds of options. So this here, autosave settings are enabled. The settings that you have, I think what that's going to tell you is that next time you come back to this piece of music, it's sort of like because of the cookies system, it memorizes what you've chosen, and you'll have that set of settings from the menu there ready to go the next time. Full screen. Basically just taking away everything else from the bottom and the top so that you can just see that. Keyboard shortcuts opens a menu on the left that can show you all the different possibilities of keyboard shortcuts if you'd like to use those. And then you also have, now for the change of language, obviously, it didn't translate the music. I think that would probably be if I go back to keyboard shortcuts. No, it's even showing me those in English. So to be honest with you, I'm not sure what that one's about.